Welcome to CryptoWise. Thank you to the entire CryptoWise family for joining us today. We've got an amazing show ahead of us. That is right. We are talking degen. We are talking altcoins. We are talking cryptocurrency and everything in between. Today is an exciting day to be in crypto. How you doing, Milt?
I'm doing good. I can't wait to find out what this 8,000% guarantee is. I got my shekels ready to pump 8,000 times thanks to Marv.
You better. Don't blame this on me. This is the 8,000% crypto guarantee. So stay tuned.
Also, today I'm going to be announcing who the winner of the Blissful Bull is going to be.
Blissful Bull. Yes. Welcome. Good morning, guys. Smart Digital Payments. Hello, Deviant. What is up? Crypto G in the house.
Is Deviant in the house?
Deviant's in the house. We got Lone Wolf. We've got a lot of you guys in here. Thank you very much for joining us. Make sure to do us a huge favor and smash the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and click on that little bell. That bell will get you real-time notifications.
Guys, you got to smash the like button. You know why? Because we're fighting an uphill battle here with the algorithms, the algos. Think of us as the good guys, the heroes. We're trying to win a battle, but the algos are after us. The algorithms are after us. We need to, and the only way we can beat the algorithms, smash the like.
Smash them. But what are you talking about? What are you on about? Milton's in a weird mood today, guys.
I'm in a weird mood. But also, today's going to be a short and sweet show because we got a lot to do today.
Show us that NFT that we're giving away today.
Okay. Blissful Bulls. Guys, remember yesterday we told you all about Blissful Bulls. This is a project from another YouTuber. His name is Ragnar. We don't know him that well, but seems like a really nice guy. And he's building this project here on Solana called Blissful Bulls. These guys are going to be minting November 13th. They're only 0.25 Sol. So put that in your NFT calendar. But one of you lucky CryptoWisers is going to win this today. We're going to announce it. I've already picked the winner, and I really like this winner because they are a true CryptoWiser. It goes, okay, this is the secret to winning NFTs on CryptoWise. Be a CryptoWiser. Be part of the community. If we notice that you're watching regularly, if you're commenting regularly, you will probably be rewarded in time.
Yeah, you will. Absolutely. Blissful Bulls. Exciting. Someone's getting one today, guys. Very, very exciting. Now, our Twitter is blowing up. If you're not following us there, please do at CryptoWise Daily. And, of course, on our Telegram group at CryptoWise Official. The entire CryptoWise family is invited there. Let's take a quick look at the market here.
Al Gore's rhythm. I like that. It's Al Gore. He's the enemy. We got to defeat Al Gore's rhythm.
Don't blame him.
He's a terrible dancer. That's
Al.
what we're getting rid of.
Poor Al. You remember Weird Al Yankovic? Whatever happened to him?
What do you mean what happened to him? He's still topping the charts, is he not?
I don't think so. You know what is topping the charts, though? Bitcoin. Back over 68,000 here, Milt. 68,368. We've got ETH. 48,048.
Wow.
The pump is back. I don't know where you guys were this morning, but things were quieting down, and we had some blood over the last evening there, and so we got some green action coming. BNB at 656, Cardano at $2.26, Solana at $244.50, XRP making moves at $1.32. I'm going to include it today,
wow.
And Polkadot at $51.23, which is surprising given the fact that the parachains are only 24 hours away from the official launch.
It's happening. Should we have a quick look at what's going on DOT market cap?
Absolutely.
We got to check this every day, obviously. So here's the DOT parachains. Akala, let's see where they're at. Got an update here. 11.1 million DOT locked up for Akala. That is incredible, man. This is mind-boggling. Okay, so then we got Moonbeam at 6.3. So those are going to be 1-2, okay? So next couple of weeks, don't be surprised. But I got to say, Soto Watanabe and his team at A-Star, these guys are, they're trying to compete with the big boys here. They've got 2 million locked up. You got Parallel Finance at 1.8 million. And then you got some other ones down here.
Clover.
I did notice that Dan Reeser of Akala, he tweeted out something interesting that he thinks, because what happens, right? Okay, so we got the first 5 that are going to be the batch.
Yeah.
Okay, so but what happens is if they don't get a parachain in the first 5, those people who have lent them in this crowd loan, they have to that gets all returned to them, and they got to start from scratch again. So he thought it might be a better strategy for some of these other projects to wait for batch number 6, and I think that is what's happening. I think we're going to see some other projects down here show up when the next batch happens. Okay, so I think that, and I think some of them might surprise them.
Yeah, I think so too.
But let's look at Kusama. What's going on here at Kusama? Because one of our faves, I think, is going to win a parachain this week, which is going to be exciting. We've been waiting for that. So 2 of the top 3 right now are ones that we are highly supporting. We've got Quartz, okay, which is Unique Network. That's their parachain for Kusama, and Unique Network is going to revolutionize NFTs. The technology they're building for NFTs, this is going to be an all NFT parachain on Kusama, on Polkadot. They're not the only one. There's going to be a couple out there. But you guys keep your eye out for DOT NFTs, because that's going to be a huge thing once Quartz launches, and that they could get the parachain this week. Then we've got Integrity is in 3rd. I really want to help Integrity boost up. I really love this team. They've had some struggles the last couple of weeks, but I think that's all behind them. It's time for Integrity to take its spot as one of the blue chip projects in Kusama and DOT.
I agree. I am super excited for Quartz. Sorry about that. I'm super excited.
Who's calling right now?
It's a busy time to be in crypto, that's all I have to say.
Guys, speaking of DOT, while Marvin takes his phone calls, speaking of Polkadot, this is big news for me. You know that I've been excited about this for a long time. Guys, on tomorrow's show, we're going to have Joe Petrowski. This guy is he's a big shot within DOT, okay? All right, this is our first step towards getting Gavin Wood on the show, I think, because Joe has been part of Polkadot, building Polkadot. He's been one of the leads over at Web3 Foundation. When you talk about the core team at Polkadot, you watch any videos about the core team working on Polkadot, he's in all of them, okay? This guy has been part of Polkadot for a long time. He's one of the geniuses behind it, and he's going to be on CryptoWise tomorrow.
That's huge.
That's huge. He's part of Web3, guys. Anytime we talk about Polkadot projects and we're like, they want a Web3 award, and that's a huge deal. Joe is on the team. He's one of the core team members.
I think we need the entire CryptoWise family to raid Gavin Wood's Twitter and ask him to come on the CryptoWise show.
Yeah. We got a guy. I mean, that might be our final episode, though. When we get Gavin on the show, is that the final episode of CryptoWise? Because I don't know how we get any better than that. Someone in the comments is saying we were supposed to be live an hour ago.
Yeah, no. See, that's not true.
No.
That's not true. Because
that can't be true.
We were actually supposed to be live. Well,
Marvin has never been awake that early, so that we know for sure that can't be true.
No, well, before daylight savings, we were doing the show at 11 a.m. Eastern, and then of course the daylight savings shifted in some parts of the world, and so now the show is at 10 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
For now, and we might do some late night shows, some evening shows.
We're thinking about doing that, and let us know in the comments. Would you prefer CryptoWise AM or CryptoWise PM? Let us know.
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
We're thinking about it. We're having conversations. There's a lot of deep conversations going on around when we should do the show.
Well, one of the challenges is we're going up against some of the biggest shows at this time slot, right? And so I know we have the best show in crypto,
it's like
but we got Rand's show.
The View is on right now. Is Phil Donahue still on air? Is it Alan DeGeneres'
Jerry Springer's
right
back,
Did any exciting news happen for Bitcoin yesterday?
Did any exciting news happen?
Oh, Tim Cook has come out of the Bitcoin closet.
Wow.
This is I feel like going to happen more and more with these guys. It's like you can say it. Like we're in an era where you don't have to hide that you're a crypto person anymore. You don't have to, pretend that, oh no, I don't do crypto. It's too scary. That's it's just a fad. Nope. These guys, you're telling me Tim Cook hasn't been in crypto from the beginning. These guys who are running these huge tech companies, in Silicon Valley, you don't think these guys were some of the first guys who owned Bitcoin and are degening?
Regardless if
look at this guy. You're telling me this guy's not a degen? Look how happy
regardless
he is.
if he's been in Bitcoin, he's come out of the closet, and that is huge.
This is huge.
Because having Bitcoin secretly and quietly is one thing. Coming out of the closet and saying, I've got Bitcoin and I'm proud to say I have it, that's another thing.
Someone who looks this happy, I must also own a bit of DOT and the DOT ecosystem.
Well, I think he's
Look how
heavy on
happy he
DOT.
is. This guy is.
What a lot of people don't know about DOT is it's one of the highest institutional invested projects.
Yeah, it really is actually.
Gordon is saying, does Martin, by the way, it's Marvin,
Whoa.
only drink Voss bottled water?
I love that he called you Martin.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, guys.
Gord, I love it.
It's Marvin, and
Marvin
no,
is a
I actually
forgettable
don't.
name.
I don't drink Vox water. I am an entitled little prick at times. There's no question about it. I do prefer Fiji or Avion, but I'm not that picky with water. I'm more about saving the planet, and so I don't really like water bottles. I'll take the glass ones, though. You're right. Voss is in glass bottles. That's okay, Gordon.
Oh yeah,
Don't worry.
Voss is great. I love Voss.
That's true.
You got to have the premium water, guys. That's the whole thing about being in crypto is that you get to drink the premium water.
Do you know that Demi Moore used to only bathe in Evian water? And she had these, like, she would have her house filled with Evian water.
These are the kind of crypto wisdom gems that you get here on CryptoWise. Okay, let's have a look at DeFi Llama here. Not fooling around. Let's see what's going on in crypto here. Okay, I love looking at DeFi Llama. You know, that total liquidity lock. This is key. Now that we're in a multi-chain world, we got to see what's going on with the various chains. And it looks like Avalanche right now, they've been doing these big, they've got their big incentive program going on, and it's working. They're getting a lot of liquidity locked up in the last 7 days. They are getting more liquidity than anyone of the big chains. Another thing to remember about Avalanche, guys, is our friends over at Wheat Finance. They're launching in 2 days on Avalanche. So if you're looking for new DeFi projects on Avalanche, if you're getting into Avalanche, keep an eye out for Wheat Finance. This is a project that we have closely worked with since they launched on Binance Smart Chain. They're going to be launching on Avalanche in 2 days. So shout out to Wheat and Growth DeFi. Any of these other chains that you're looking at here, Marv, what's going to be the next chain? Because I know Marv is really slow to get to actually use the chains. He'll invest, he'll trade.
I'm a sloth.
But he doesn't like actually getting his hands dirty.
That's not fair, by the way. That's not fair,
Okay,
because
so
I've been in this for 7 years now, and I've used a lot of chains, and I've seen chains come and go.
Okay, what chains do you use on a regular basis right now?
Right now, it's primarily Ethereum and Solana and DOT. That's it. Those are the three that I'm primarily using right now. Now,
But I was proud of you because
I packed a bag of Elrond. I've got my bag of Phantom.
And you did start a wallet for Polygon. Matic.
I did. Yeah, that's right. So I'm using the Matic, but that's a layer 2. And then I think we're not talking enough about Luna. There is a lot going on.
Whoa. Look what I just discovered here, because I have not been paying attention to this. You know that I love Auto Farm as a yield
Are you
aggregator.
joking? I've been talking Auto Farm nonstop.
Guys,
when this channel started.
Okay, yeah, but I am the one who discovered it.
Manadja.
So Auto Farm is a project that we discovered when it launched on Binance Smart Chain. It's a yield aggregator, which means that if you give liquidity to other projects, you can put those liquidity tokens into Auto Farm, and it will automate that yield so that you get even kind of the best yield that you can get for that liquidity. And then it also gives you some rewards in auto. We've been following this team for a really long time. They do an amazing job. But this is what I didn't know. I didn't know this.
What?
Marv.
What happened?
Look, because I know they've been on a ton of chains. So they launched first on Binance Smart Chain. Then they'd had Hecko, which was early. They did Polygon. They did Avalanche, Phantom. But now I didn't know they were on Moonriver.
Wow.
They're already on Moonriver here. And
these guys are good, man.
These guys are quick.
Good.
And they've got the sushi. They've already got the sushi pools here. So if you're on Moonriver and you have liquidity in sushi, definitely have a look at AutoFarm to get higher yields, because they've got some pools going on here. I'm just discovering this live on the show. This is amazing. Love the team at AutoFarm, and they're doing a good job. Love to see Moonriver popping up as a chain of choice for all these different
You've got
projects.
a nice bag of Moonriver.
I wish it was actually a bigger bag, to be honest, but it is. I do have a bag. I've got actually a couple of NFTs also on the Moonriver world. What's Moonriver going? It's at 373.
It's down a bit.
Yeah, it's down a little bit.
Still up a 1x from when you started talking about it on the show.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and I got in late on it, but I got in about 250, and it's doing well. I'm going to be buying more and more Moonriver. because I do think it's going to grow. The only thing that, and we've talked about this. We talked about this with Claudio when we did our video with Crypto's Chain. We talked about what's going to happen to Moon River when Moonbeam launches. That's my only concern. But I think because the market is so hot right now, I do think Moon River has that kind of first mover advantage, no pun intended, and I do think it could do really, really well over.
Everyone should go and watch that episode. By the way, that was a fantastic chat with Claudio.
Oh, it really was. Yeah, let me pull that up just to show people what video we mean here.
Johnny Reed says Milton is find us more gems. What about me? I find the good ones. I find some good gems, guys.
Yeah, Marvin does. Okay, so the other thing to remember about Marv is every once in a while, because he'll be up all night playing weird games, he'll find some good game projects, that's for sure. So this is the video here. It's called Polkadot Changing Crypto. We did that with Crypto's Chain. That was a great conversation about Polkadot and Kusama, I must say.
Amazing.
Definitely a must-watch there.
Speaking of games... You want to talk games? Because I love to talk games. Because you're right, I spend my nights talking about games, playing games. My whole life is a bloody game. Guild of Guardians is coming out. Today is the IDO on CoinList. And I have been sitting in the bloody pre-waiting room for how many hours now? How many hours have I been? I've been in here over 15 hours, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. It's like a doctor's appointment.
2 hours and 33 minutes away from the doors opening. And the way CoinList works is it's a queue system. For any of you that are in this, welcome. I think that it's going to do big, big things. Milt loves when I want to play trailers on the show. Just to give you a little sneak peek here.
I feel like I've seen this trailer.
You're damn right you have.
You showed this trailer already.
Don't worry about it. There's new people here.
Well, can't they buy some time on the show or just showing their trailer? Jesus, it is impressive. Someone, FinTech Savvy wants to know what games you're playing, Marv. And this is, okay, because I need CryptoWisers to yell at Marv here. Can you turn that down, please?
Why are you yelling at me? What did I do?
Because, okay, last week, was it last week when I was like, you were all tired in the morning and then I was like, well, what'd you do last night? And you were playing some Web 2 game? You couldn't even earn crypto on it? What was the game that came out that you started playing?
First of all, that's the new Call of Duty Vanguard, okay? That's not fucking...
We just stop playing
Don't
Web
pretend
2.
like it's some bullshit game. Now, I'm not that...
If it's not play to earn, if you can't earn crypto...
I've been waiting a year for that game, by the way.
If you can't earn crypto playing it, then it's a waste of time.
Today I can't, but soon I will be able to. And here's what's going to happen. When you can start earning crypto, you're going to pick up a joystick and be like, what does the enter button mean? And so at least I will have practiced my games.
A joystick? Aren't I going to be able to walk into the metaverse and just use my hands and arms and legs?
I haven't actually tried the campaign on Vanguard yet. I've only tried multiplayer. Because Milt is still staying in my house. I can't get him out of my house.
I'm not going anywhere.
The guy was supposed to leave, and he hasn't left.
No, I extended.
He's on top of that, he's flying people in.
I'm bringing my whole family.
What is that about?
3 generations.
Like... Can somebody help come get Milt out of my damn house? Because when he wasn't here, I had a lot more time to play these games.
I'm just looking here on DeFi Llama while you're rambling on about the one-day change for liquidity. And I notice our friends here at B Protocol are on this list. 8% in the last day for B Protocol. We had a great conversation with Yaron Veldner, the CEO. He used to be the CTO, I believe, or the CMO at Kyber Network.
Kyber.
And he's built his own project called B Protocol. It's the B Pro token. Very interesting conversation we had with him. So also make sure you check that out.
Do you even know what Kyber is there, Milt? Because I invested on their private sale way back.
Well, Kyber was actually when DeFi, when the real DeFi summer hit,
correct.
It was one of the first tokens that I invested in.
And it died off.
It died off. But it was a great project and the fact that Yaron was one of the guys who built that and now he's building B Protocol, that to me means I have to watch B Protocol.
Rise and shine, people. We are giving away an NFT today.
NFT Blissful Bulls. Okay, guys, we're going to be giving this away. Should we just give it out now? Because I have the winner all lined up for this.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
if you want to give it
away. I
away.
think they're watching. I think they're going to be excited about this. All right, guys.
Hold on.
Right.
Johnny Reed says that Milton is asymptomatic. I actually think he's symptomatic. Today you made a comment about you have no taste.
Yeah, I threw that in there. Just to scare Marv, I love throwing in that I can't taste things. Because
I have no taste or smell, he says to me.
He's so paranoid that I have COVID, which if I have COVID, he gave it to me because I haven't seen anyone in the last 2 weeks other than Marv.
I got this weird cough, and every time I cough, an NFT comes out.
I want that cough. All right, guys. So the way that you could win this NFT was on, you had to retweet our tweet from yesterday, and you had to comment on the video. That's how simple it was. I think we're going to be changing up the rules on how you win these starting next week. But this is all you had to do to win a Blissful Bull, and I've chosen the winner. The winner is a proud CryptoWiser. She actually commented twice, and that is Shelby Adams.
Shelby Adams.
She said, you guys...
Has she won something before, by the way? Or
nope, this is first time. She said, you guys said best comment, right? Well, here you go. My name is Shelby, and I shall be a billionaire by the end of next year.
Wow.
Booyah. So I got to be nice to Shelby, because if she's going to be a billionaire next year, I want to be nice to her. So Shelby, reach out to us, hodl@cryptowise.com. You have won yourself a beautiful, blissful bull.
Congratulations. Yeah, huge congratulations. I'm curious, from everyone in the CryptoWise community, everyone watching this, how many of you guys are already into NFTs? How many of you already have your first NFT? Is it something that interests you or not? And if it is, what are you buying your NFTs? Like, where are you buying your NFTs? Are you on Solana? Are you on Ethereum? We know the ETH gas price wars are crazy right now. So have you moved to Solana? Are you on Immutable X? Let us know. I want to know more from you about your NFTs, because I'm making some great content that's coming out real soon on some real NFT gems, the gems of 2021. I'm coming out with that this week, I think, Milt. And then I've got an awesome gaming video coming out with some of the top gaming projects that I'm looking into right now as well. And so I'd like the community's feedback on the NFT side. Where are you working with your NFTs right now?
Yeah, I want to know that too, because NFTs seem to be coming out on all different chains. We're seeing Elrond ones, we're seeing Avalanche ones. Have you gone there yet? Have you gone to these different chains? Speaking of videos that are coming out, and we know that we have some Kylin holders in the CryptoWise universe. Kylin sitting at about 50 cents. It was down yesterday. It did dump yesterday from about 653, I guess, but it was up around 60. Not too long ago, and it's kind of come down.
What's with the volatility of those dumps? They're like dramatic.
I don't know.
It's like, it reminds me of my high school girlfriend and I going back and forth, dating and not dating. I'd get dumped every second day.
Yeah, I was surprised by this one, although it does bounce back strong. That's the thing I like about Kylin, is the last few, even month or so, anytime it dips, it bounces back really, it's been bouncing back really strong. So if I didn't already own such a big bag, then I would be buying those dips probably. But anyway, I bring this up only to say my video on Kylin, I've done a full video. I worked all weekend on it. You know, I was slaving away on this video.
Yeah.
It's going to be coming out later today. So watch out for that full dedicated video on Kylin. Updating
I'm excited for that.
On Pichu and Kylin and everything that's been going on there. So keep an eye out for that.
Another one that we talk a lot about is also doing really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
It's up 16% here on the 24. That's Elixir Finance.
Elixir.
842% in 30 days.
You know what would be fun about doing CryptoWise PM instead of AM?
What's that?
People could have a drinking game for when Marv brings up Elixir.
Yeah,
because
everyone would be drunk.
Yeah,
everyone would be drunk.
They'd be drunk every day. They would.
You
want
to know what else they'd be drunk about?
What?
You want to know what else?
What's the other one?
The NFT project of the year.
You love the
We Are The Walrus launched. They dropped their website, and it's looking awesome.
Drinking game. We Are The Walrus is here. You have to take
you're
a drink.
damn right. And I'm going to be featuring this. I'm pretty sure this is going to be one of my biggest ones of the year. Stay tuned, because I'm picking my top projects of 2021 with some fantastic opportunities. And We Are The Walrus is one that you want to get involved with before it's too late. Not financial advice, just my personal opinion there. And you know what else I got?
I'm getting those walrus. I love those walrus. And I'm old enough.
I got this.
What?
It's not financial advice. It's not financial advice.
Hey, that's a preview for a new overlay I'll be using in my Kylin video.
Oh, is it?
Oops.
I
I want to say this about We Are The Walruses. that they've kind of been inspired by the Beatles, because obviously there's the Beatles song "I Am the Walrus," and I'm probably the only one in crypto old enough to remember the Beatles and be a fan of the Beatles.
Not true.
So,
I'm a huge fan of the Beatles.
I think I'm actually a bigger fan of the Walrus project than you are. Someone asked in the comments, what do you think the next licks is going to be for us? What's our next licks? So I will say this. I'm researching. I'm looking into small caps now, because let's look at, first of all, let's look at this Bitcoin dominance. We haven't looked at Bitcoin dominance in a while. It's actually dipping a little bit on the day here. This is the hourly, but it's showing a lot of strength around 43 here, 43.5, and it's bouncing up. So I expect dominance to bounce back up and hit this resistance here at 44 at some point, and then start coming down. So right now we're seeing the blue chip altcoins really start to. They've been strong for a while now, but there's no blue chip. So last week or 2 weeks ago, you and I showed our blue chip portfolio and we talked about what we think the blue chips are. There's really none of those that haven't really pumped over the last couple of weeks. And the last one to do so has been Chainlink. So I hope you guys own a bit of Chainlink.
Pumping.
It's really pumped today. So this seems to be one of the last blue chippers. So going back to the dominance, I expect
we've been talking about that for a long time, Milt. We've been saying that it's lagged behind. Get your bag of Chainlink, and here we are.
Yeah. So I think but for me, my focus is now starting to move from the blue chips to the smaller altcoins, because I think I think you have to at least be prepared for when dominance starts going down and it becomes altcoin season for real. And so we're going to be, you and I, we're going to sit down. We're going to be looking at all these small caps that we have liked for a long time, new ones we're going to be researching, and we'll let you guys know next week. We'll be talking about some new small caps. But one that Crypto Cohen brought up that we didn't know about.
I got my bag live on the show yesterday. For those of you that weren't here, I bought this live. I FOMO'd in straight at it.
Yeah, is Step Finance.
I really like this.
I really like this one too. This is a DApp on Solana. So Crypto Cohen of Crypto in Minutes, and that's this trading group that he runs with some other guys. So if you're, we do have a referral link in our description of our video. If you're looking for a group to be part of, there's a ton of these out there, but we definitely like the guys at Crypto in Minutes. We think they're legit. We think they're authentic. There's a lot of scam groups out there. We think these guys are actually trying to build something real. And one of his trades yesterday was Step Finance. And I bought a bag after the show. So you bought a bag on the show. I bought a bag after the show. I do think that he was onto something here, Crypto Cohen. But that's one to have a look at if you're looking for kind of smaller cap gems. I love charts like this that haven't started to go yet. If it's a legit project that has utility that I think could do really well, if it hasn't started to pump, that's really what I'm looking for in the charts right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Another small cap that I'm keen on, and I've been talking a bit about, and I know some of our CryptoWise family is keen on, is UFO Gaming. And you know I'm big on gaming, so I'm going to keep bringing gaming up here, Milt, whether you like it or not.
Oh, I love when you bring it up.
Yeah,
I want to invest in them. I don't want to play them, but I want to invest in them.
Stop twiddling your fingers and get on, because gaming is here and it's not going anywhere, and there are billions and billions and billions of dollars being thrown into it. And I'm looking at the projects that aren't just games, okay, that are actually building technology on the decentralized world for the future, specifically around the metaverse, and so forth and so on. And these guys have an amazing tokenomics. Every time a game is brought onto UFO Gaming, their tokenomics just spike. It just gets better and better and better. The current market cap at 587 million. So it's not a baby just out of the womb. She's got traction, and she's got some big influencers behind her, okay? Really big influencers are really keen on this as well. Elio Trades has been talking about it quite often recently, and the price action has been great. I mean, look, I've already done over a 1x since I started talking about it. I think I'm at 150% return in the last 3 weeks, but I see a lot of room for growth in this. Gaming is huge. And when I talked about Guild of Guardians earlier, I played that thing again there for you, Milt. Guild of Guardians, CoinList came out and said this was the largest ever registration for an IDO that they've ever had. And they've had massive ones. And
you want to know the game I'm excited for? I'm in a game.
No, don't even.
I'm in a game. You know this.
What are you in?
Look, Cryo War.
Oh, Cryo War. Yes,
This one
me
hasn't
too.
even come out yet, but this is one of
I'm
the
excited
very
about
few
this.
projects that we went in on the private sale of this one. So, of course, I'm excited about it. I think this one could be huge. This is going to be, when we had access to the private sale, usually when they come at us with the private sale, because you and I are big shot influencers now, So they come at us with the private sale and they're like, this is a great deal. You can get in on the private sale. Oh, but you got to lock your tokens up. It's vested 2 years or whatever. And you're like, no, thanks. I'll use my capital for something else. This one, I was like, yeah, I want in on this one. This one looks like it's going to be huge. Cryo War on Solana. I think this one could be big. So
I think it is important because this is a fantastic game. Yes, it has a long-term vest, which is fine if you believe it's a project that's doing real things, that the team has the backing, it has the capital, it has the know-how to actually have a successful game, and they're not just creating a trailer. And I say this all the time. They're not just creating some trailer that is sexy and coming up with all the sound bites that are keen right now, right? Because just like anything else, we're getting more games hitting the market right now than anything else because that is what everyone knows. That's where the money's flowing into. And so you got a lot of shit projects, or, excuse my French, coming into the market, spending, whatever, 10, 20 grand on a sexy trailer, but they've got nothing.
Cryo War looks amazing.
The real
so
deal.
I would say, look, guys, we're in on the private here, total transparency, but I would have a look out. Just write it down. I don't know when the IDO is coming out, but if you can get in on the IDO for this one, I think this one could be really good. Someone in the comments wanted to have a look at Scotty Beam, which is a project we looked at. Let me see if I can find that. Do you want to go to your screen for a second? Then I'll see if I can find Scotty Beam here.
Yeah, of course. Scotty Beam. Yeah, you know what? That's an exciting project, actually.
I want to talk about it for a second.
If they can pull it off, I think they've got something really, really exciting. In the meantime, also let us know, guys, because we talk a lot about DOT. Let us know which of the parachains on DOT, if you are going, which one have you picked, or which ones have you picked? Let us know in the comments of this video. And because all we do is eat, sleep, and breathe DOT.
Okay, so this is Scotty Beam right here.
Scotty!
It looks like it's launching today. I didn't even realize this. So November 10th, that's today.
Oh, wow.
15 UTC. This is going to be listing on PancakeSwap. So, guys, I'm not invested in this one. It's one that I did look at, but passed on. But I liked it. I think it's a really interesting. Basically, they're saying that they're going to be able to teleport NFTs from chain to chain. So, look, right now, the more people I talk to in NFT world, they say that technically you can't really get one NFT onto another chain.
Which is true.
What you have to do is essentially freeze that NFT somehow, or do something where it just locks the NFT and then you recreate it and it goes on another chain. So it's not, right now, there's no technology where you can just pass NFTs over different chains, but Scotty Beam is working on this teleporting thing where they would freeze the NFT and then you would be able to recreate it and then get your NFT back if you ever bridged back or whatever. There are a few projects looking into this kind of technology of how are we going to get NFTs on different chains. This is one of them. It looked really interesting, so it seems to be launching today. So if you're looking for a small cap, if today you're itching to buy a new one, have a look at Scotty Beam. I'm not endorsing it at all.
I was really, you know what,
into.
I looked at this too and we talked about it. I absolutely love what they're attempting to do. My fear is that I'm not sure it can be done. Now, if it can, it's huge.
Oh, yeah. Anyone who could do this is going to be huge. But this is the thing about Polkadot that people seem to, that gets us so excited. All the parachains on Polkadot, all the parachains on Kusama, interoperable. So you're going to have 100 parachains on DOT. You'll have 100 on Kusama. That's 200 blockchains. And so the NFTs within Polkadot, you'll be able to go from parachain to parachain to
And when it
parachain.
comes to DOT, Unique and Quartz is where my money's going in the NFT sphere.
Me too, 100%. I love the team. You and I actually chatted with one of the team members yesterday.
We did.
We wanted more information
Got a great
on
update.
We had just trying to wrap our brain around, because I think I'm going to make a video all about Unique soon. We were trying to
I think she's going to be at what, COP26? What's it called? Today, making a big press briefing.
Yeah, because they're one of the things is that they are the most eco-friendly NFT blockchain out there. And they haven't even launched mainnet yet. But Unique, look into them, guys, because they're launching Quartz soon. Dwayne says that he's thinking about entering the tier integrity crowd loan. Guys, you know what I think about that. I say go for it.
Huge. Absolutely,
I mean, not financial advice, but I've lent to these guys. I've talked to the team. We have our CryptoWise chats with Valdemar, who's on the team, one of the founders. There's nothing really fun about integrity. Like, it's not like a gaming or NFT play. This is all about being able to secure data. So if you're a business, basically every business in the world is going to need this tech. Now, there's other people working on it, but these guys are geniuses. They've been working on the technology for this for over 3 years. Okay, it allows companies to protect their data, to be able to work with other businesses, to be able to collaborate without sharing that data. It has to do with, this hardware that people are using, it's almost like a black box where the data never gets actually touched or traded or anything like that. It's an amazing, amazing technology. So for me, from just like a kind of geeky investor standpoint, where I look at this and I'm like, the use case for this is insane. The team is incredible. It's building on Polkadot, which I think is going to be the future of blockchain. To me, it's a no-brainer.
It is a no-brainer. I'm hugely bullish on that. And we did get a comment from M that's saying, what about Efinity? And I agree. Efinity is on my list of projects that I want to invest in as well that is focused on NFTs on the blockchain for DOT. Big time. I just think that Unique is my first pick on it. Yeah. And Quartz is my focus right now. Efinity is they're on the list for future DOT chains, right? Parachains. So yeah. It's there. And when I think they've got a chance, I'm going to load my bags. And you can actually already pick up Efinity right now.
Yeah, that's the big question with Efinity is, do you just buy it off the market, or do you wait and lend them some DOT and get some for free? That's what I'm struggling with, because there's so many DOT projects I want to be part of. Do I just wait and buy Efinity?
It is halfway between its all-time highs. The charts look quite good on it.
This is another thing about Efinity that I heard, and someone will correct me if I'm wrong about this, but they are actually doing something very different with their crowd loan. You can also, I think you can also stake Engine Coin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can, because it's the team.
I didn't know that.
It's the team behind Efinity is the team behind Engine, and I think you can stake Engine Coin to participate in their crowd loan, which gives more utility for Engine. And so if you have some Engine Coin, I think it's going to be the same deal where you're not giving them your Engine Coin, you're just staking it, and you're getting rewards for that.
We do have another question from the widow. The widow. Oh, okay. Vellus Coin. What's your take on that, Melt?
On Vellus Chain?
Vellus.
Yeah, so Vellus is they're trying to compete in the blockchain space. I know that they've got big money behind them. And the one project from it that I so far have invested in is the Vellus pad, because the Bluezilla guys...
Oh boy, Milton's a patter. Get the polka dotters out with the picket signs.
Look,
whoa!
I think they got narrative behind them. I don't know how real Vellus is. I haven't. Look, I'm a bit on the fence. I don't know. Okay, look, these guys are trying to compete with Solana. They're trying to compete with Phantom. They're trying to compete with all the layer ones. It's going to be tough. But in a bull run like this, the narrative of layer one is out there. I think these guys could do really well from just an investment standpoint. And so far, the guys at Bluezilla, when they put out a coin, it seems to do really well. And so that's why I went into VellusPad. And so far, VellusPad has done really well. But I'm waiting for other dApps to launch on Vellus to have a look.
One thing I will say about Vellus, okay? I know some of them personally, the guys behind it. I will say this. They are some of the best marketers in the industry by far, and they've got a lot of capital behind them. Now, at the same time, am I bullish on them long-term, given the competition? Not so much right now.
Yeah,
I'm on the sidelines waiting to see how that pays off long-term, because my money's going on other layers right now, and they're doing really great things in terms of getting the hype, getting the energy, showing great returns on VellusPad and the project launch. And that's all good. I'm all for that. in terms of their ability to compete long term, I'm unsure of still.
Yeah, DeFi Dior says Bluezilla's full of pump and dumps.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. All
can't
I've seen
say that,
so
but-
far are the pumps, and they seem to have stabilized. But I agree with you that they have not proven that they can build, like they haven't actually put the products out there. So right now they're just speculation. 100% agree with you in the sense that they're speculating. I'm just speculating on them right now. And Vellus would be in that category for me, where I think we're entering crazy season right now. And do I think Vellus long-term? I think the odds of Vellus competing with Solana or Polkadot long-term, those kind of things, tough. I mean, it could happen. I thought there were, that Solana I didn't think had a chance, and look what it built. So I'm not saying it can't happen. Definitely the odds are against it. But because we're in crazy season right now, and again, guys, I have to say this 100%. Okay, look. I'm talking about my high risk bag here. I'm not talking about going all in on a Vellus pad or a Vellus. I have a small fraction of my portfolio goes to high risk speculative plays because I've seen how well they can do. I'm not risking my whole portfolio on these guys. Just understand when we're talking about these different categories, it's different. When I'm talking about DOT and DOT projects, I'm going pretty heavy in them. I believe that's the future.
risking the majority of my portfolio on DOT.
Yeah, but when I'm
still over 75% of my portfolio in DOT, ladies and gentlemen.
But you have true belief in DOT.
I do. I have
With
true
Vellus,
long-term
I'm
belief.
saying, I don't know, but I might throw a little bit. I might throw a bit
I don't
of
want to
my
say
high
anything
risk
bad
at
about
it.
them, right? But at the same time, I want to be honest with my opinion. I believe that in the next crisis, in the next downtrend, in the next, when we see some volatility come back to the market and the bears start to peek their heads, I think that there's going to be better opportunities to get into projects like Vellus at that time. And we can see if they survive and how they do at that time. And then the confidence, I'll have more confidence in that.
That's true. I would say that in the next few weeks, the next month, because we're entering crazy season, I'm going to have a small portfolio that's just my fun portfolio that's essentially throwing darts at some of these small caps.
Can I say something else?
Yeah.
Can I say something else, Milt?
Yeah. Say it.
Right now, I'm super bullish on everything as a whole, but I'm also becoming more cautious on my high risk bags right now. And I'm consolidating more into those that can survive any sort of downturn.
Yeah.
And so when we're getting these massive pumps like we're seeing, that's fantastic. And I know the alts have lagged behind and everyone's saying, hey, we haven't hit those all-time high yet. I agree, but you also have to use caution with those high-risk bags. And now is the time to start being a little bit more cautious and getting into those projects that you can survive no matter what happens.
Yeah, I'm a conservative, cautious investor at all times. So when I'm talking about I'm talking very small risk here, guys. We did have a question in the comments about MEX and the Myar exchange.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, guys, we had one of the best brains in Elrond. This guy is, he's not part of the Elrond team, but he probably knows more about Elrond than anyone I know. Mr. Wesley Kress was on the show last week. Make sure you check out this video here. It's called "These Coins Will Make You Millionaires," which is not a clickbait title at all. We don't do we don't do clickbait.
That's all
here.
Melton, by the way.
We don't do clickbait here at CryptoWise. Anyway, but guys, we're super bullish on Elrond, and that again is one that I think is going to succeed long term. So watch that video. If you haven't watched that video,
go
with
check
Wesley,
that video
check
at
that
100%.
video out.
And if you want the 8,000% crypto guarantee, here it is. If the market does a flash crash, okay, if a flash crash happened in an hour from now, okay, and I'm talking flash crash all the way down, and you picked up DOT, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Elrond, or any of these big blue chips we're talking about, I guarantee you when that thing comes back up, you'll get 8,000%. Now, catching it is the tough part. But a lot of these projects that we talked about today have massive potential, by the way.
Another person saying that they hate Bluezilla, worst Ponzi in crypto. Well,
I don't want to talk bad about them on the show because we just don't know that for sure.
We just don't know. We just don't know.
And they've had, but but there is some fear going around as to what it truly is behind the scenes.
Right now,
we don't know.
I will say they are great marketers, but right now any project they put out right now is speculation. That's all. They just haven't proven themselves yet. Let's see if they prove themselves. Wagyu Swap is out there now on out there. I forget what chain Wagyu Swap's on, but that is out there, and they're building Astro Swap from that technology. So I know they have money behind them, and sometimes if you have a lot of money, you can actually build good projects. We'll see if they end up doing that.
Yeah, we'll see if they do. Now, my friends, it has been a real pleasure. Absolutely. What?
Another reminder, tomorrow's show, make sure you tune in. We have Joe Petrovsky of Web3 Foundation, one of the key core Polkadot guys. He's going to be on the show live tomorrow. Make sure you watch. That's a must watch, guys.
That's a must watch. Congratulations to the person that won the NFT of the day today.
Shelby. She's going to be Shelby, a billionaire.
Make sure to join us tomorrow, same time, 10 a.m. Eastern, for that big show we've got. And as always, guys, do us a huge favor and smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel and click on that little bell. It's been real, Milt. See you tomorrow.